Welcome back to another battle report from Crafty Terrain. Today I'm going to be playing another CIS list. Let me talk you through that list. It is led by a T-Series droid upgraded with aggressive tactics and prepared supplies. I've then recruited in Bossk. Bossk is upgraded with targeting scopes, hunter and seize the initiative. We then have 5 units of battle droids with no heavy weapons, but the one unit there at the back that is orange has a comms relay. And then the bulk of the list that's got to do the heavy lifting is 2 AATs, and they are both upgraded with linked target array, the pilot, the armor piercing shells and the high energy shells. This list is 9 activations and it is exactly 800 points. Okay, so Ilya's back today. He's bought his clones. Do you want to talk us through the list?
Yeah, so I'm bringing Anakin again, and he's got Force Push, Saber Throw, and Endurance. I've got the Clone Commander with him just naked with no upgrades. I've got a Sniper Strike team over there with just Echo and nothing else. And then I've got 2 Phase 2 clones with a Z6 and a Medic. I've got another Phase 2 with a Mortar and nothing else. I've got a Phase 1 with a DC-15. I've got another Phase 1 with an RPS-6 rocket. And the red Phase 1s just have Boyle. He isn't quite out yet, so I'm using the Phase 1 Captain as a proxy for the Boyle figure.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll see how we get on.
How many points are you?
It's 800 points and 9 acts.
9 acts. So we're both 9 acts. We're both 800 points. We've rolled off. Lee won the roll off and has chosen to be the blue player. So that makes me red. Let's go and have a look at the battle deck. Okay, so this is Lee's battle deck for today. He's got major offensive, roll out, long march, advanced positions, recover the supplies, key positions, hostage exchange, and intercept transmissions. War weary, supply drop, 45 positions, and clear conditions. Lee, you're blue, and you have first veto.
I'm just gonna veto War Weary.
Okay.
So I like those supply drops.
Sure. I'm going to veto major offensive, because I like rollout with my 2 tanks.
You sure do. Well, I don't mind recover. Supply drops good. Rollouts I don't like.
Sure.
So I'm gonna veto that.
Okay. So, and I'm going to get rid of recover the supplies to play key positions. So we're going to play long march, key positions, and supply drop. Let's go and take a look at the table and deployment. Okay, let's take a look at our table today, and we're playing on our city map. All of the grey buildings that you see, like the gun turrets, this radar tower down here, will be heavy cover. The satellite dish, the shuttlecraft, heavy cover. The shield generator will be heavy cover. Anything green, like the bushes that you see, will be light. Any of the cargo crates will also be light cover. The ATST in the AT-AT in the corner will be heavy cover. And then the Palpatine statue also in the middle will be heavy cover. If we have a look at where the key positions are, Lee went with that one gun turret there. Palpatine in the middle is also a key position. And then I went with this gun turret here. So they're all quite close. But we've both got rangy shootout lists and we're playing long march. The supply drops, I went with my 3 in a line there. Then 3 red barrels. And then Lee's are here in a sort of a triangle for him to move up to and collect. Lee's got a big clone ball there with Anakin down in the middle and the clone commander just over there. And then I've also got my droids all in a big ball. Bossk, the T-Series is up there. And then the 2 AATs on the flanks. This could be a good game. I think we're going to have some nice rangy, plinky shots at each other to start with. Let's go to orders on turn 1. Okay, before we take a look at orders on 1, it's a chance for me to just say, if you're enjoying the channel, guys, remember to subscribe, click that like button, and check our Patreon out. Consider supporting us in that way. That helps us get new units and keep the channel going. Okay, let's get into it. I've gone with standing orders on turn 1, and Lee has gone with Hero of the Clone Wars, so no surprises there. Let's go and give them orders out. Okay, so with my standing orders, I gave 1 to this tank here with the Oom pilot. He's cycled all the way through the droids. The droid under the tank there at the end then have used their comms relay to bounce it to this tank, and then with the Oom pilot, it's coordinated to this droid trooper, my T-series here. I've gave Bossk 2 surges around that corner there from his independent surge. Then the surges that you see on the table are from aggressive tactics, 1 on each tank, and then the aim puts are from linked targeting array. Lee, who have you give your orders to?
I've got Anakin, I've got Echo Strike Team, and the Clone Commander have had the orders, and then I've directed from Clone Commander to the Rocket Squad here. Okay. So that's 4 orders, and I've got surges on all the phase 2s and 2 on Anakin and 1 on Echo.
Okay, sure. And it's over to you.
Yeah, so I just go with Anakin here. Real simple. I'm just gonna move up here.
Sure.
And I'm gonna take a name, and that's him done.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go with Green Squad here. They're just going to move up. Into here, like so. Find them all out. Sure. And that's the end of them. Okay, Lee, over to you.
Yeah, I'll go off my stack, which I know is all core. And I'll go with Boyle, and he's just going to aim dodge.
Okay.
And that's him done.
Okay, I'm going to go with the T-Series. He's going to bolster onto this tank and this tank, and then he will just take a dodge. Okay, Lee, over to you.
Yeah, I'll go with the Clone Commander here, and he's just going to bolster 1 onto Anakin, 1 on Boyle. There's Boyle, and he's going to take a name, and that's him done.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to the stack. It's core, so that's the guys back here. There's no AI attack. So now just gonna unit leader's just gonna move into here, and the rest a touch more. I'm just gonna come round like so, and then they'll just take a dodge with their last action. Okay, Lee, we're over to you.
Yeah, I'll go off the stack, which I know is all core. I'll go with the orange phase 2s, and the unit leader will just take a move over here.
Sure.
And he's gonna take a dodge, because why not?
Okay. Yeah, gear them round.
It's not the right guy. So pull them off those loads.
He's got that many clones. So that's a lot of red saves for me to get through.
2, 3, 4, 5. Should be one more somewhere. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that off.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm going stack, which I know is Bossk. Bossk's just going to be double moving. I'm going to go 1 out to here, and then just come into this gap like so.
Sure.
He's just going to tuck in, and that'll end Bossk's turn.
The lizard.
Now we're back to you.
Yeah. I'll go with the blue phase 1 here. No, sorry. I'll go off my stack, but I know they're all core anyway. Yeah. So I'll go with the blue phase 1, and he's just gonna double move here, and he's gonna look in the box.
Okay. Deck's on the table, mate. You want to pull the top 2 off?
So grapnel harpoon and a holo projector.
Yeah.
I'll go with a holo projector.
Yeah, sure. Scout's not that good anymore. Okay, and then that is the end of their activation. Okay, I'm going with blue squad. They're in here. They're just going to move up to get tucked in closer. So now it's not a map, but I'll take a dodge, and that'll end their activation. Back to you.
Yeah, I'll go off the stack, and it's another core. The red phase 2s will just take a double move up here.
Sure.
And they're gonna look in the box.
Okay. Turn top 2.
It's a field scanner and a precision scope.
Dodge or an aim.
I'll take the field scanner.
Sure.
I guess.
Okay. Back to me.
I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to go with red squad. They're in here. It's going to be a double move up to touch this crate, and then look here around, and I'll have a little look, see what we can get. See if we get anything nice. We've got back to captures, which are always good, and so it's obviously the back to captures there. So I've got a heal. I can only heal Bossk, but more importantly, stops the clones from having the heal. That's it there. Back with you, Lee.
Yeah, so I just go with the rocket squad. Got to move them up. And it's just gonna double move about there.
Sure thing.
And bring those boys, and that will be him done.
Okay. And their activation. Okay, I'm going to go with this tank, and we're going to be doing some strafing, so don't displace any of the droids. Into here, like so. Good one. It's going to be a double move. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to finish. So.
Do you not have to end with the side notch? Because you're strafing again, aren't you? So like your side notch needs to be there. You get me?
So if it's like that.
So like you'll be facing that way.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah. Like, otherwise you've pivoted.
Okay, let me think then. Two left to go.
Yeah, I'll go with the blue squad.
Sure.
Go off my stack. It's the blue squad here. And they're just gonna double move and just end up about here.
Okay.
And that's them done.
Okay, I'm going to go with purple. They're just going to double move this way. One. Two to here. Just cohering behind the tank. Like so. That ends there. Go.
Yeah, my last guy was going to be the sniper.
Yeah.
And he's just going to go take a couple moves and go here.
Sure.
Gets 2 aims, but it doesn't matter now.
No, don't matter at the end of the round. And that will end Echo there.
Yep.
Okay, so it's just the tank to go. I'm going to move to... We've done a bit of pre-measuring. I'm going to move here to exact 4. Got to move that stick out. Yep. Exact 4 of orange. And then just have shots. Okay, so with the high energy shells, this is 6 red and a white with an aim, so critical 3. It's got high velocity, so no dodges. Okay, so we've got... Oh, I'm going to have to check the critical, make sure it is. Critical 3, critical 1 on the gun. Yeah, it is. Critical 3 on the gun, so these 3 will become crits. Then we've got a hit, and then we'll re-roll these 2 with the aim, yeah. For 2, so 2 more, 2 to cover, so 4 coming in.
4, I'll Guardian 1 and Boil.
Okay, yeah, roll that Boil, so...
Red. And he takes
He
1.
loses 1, so then 3 on orange.
They'll lose 1.
Lose 1, saves 2, adds a suppression, but that suppression will come off. Okay, that there completes the round. A round that was mostly just movements for position. We're getting into range 4 and stuff, and then just shots there at the end, removing 1 from Ball Squad and 1 from the RPS Squad. Let's go to orders on 2. Okay, start of round 2. I've gone with Orbital Strike, and Lee has gone with You Underestimate My Power. Lee, you roll as it's... Okay, so it's...
You?
Yeah, blanks would have been me. Let's go back to the table. Okay, my 1 order to the tank. The tank is then coordinated with the all the way through. Comms relayed here to get this tank an aim, but then I wasn't within range 1 of the T-series, so he doesn't have an order. They're in the stack. I'm going to go to my stack to start with. Do I want to, or do I want to just go with the tank? Yeah, I'm going to go with the tank. I'm going to recover and shoot. Okay, same shot, the high energy shells, because I've recovered. I've got an aim from the link targeting array. So we've got 2 misses on the red, which we'll use the aim for. That's a 2 hit, 2 to cover. You want to ball Guardian onto Boil?
Boil 1, yeah.
Yeah, Boil 1. It's a red.
Good Boil. I'll spend Anakin Surge and save that.
Okay.
And then 3 on the rocket squad.
Yep.
And so lose 1.
Take 1. Okay, we've removed a clone, added a suppression.
I'll go off my stack now,
Sure.
and it's a core. I'll go with Boyle. He's just gonna aim dodge.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay, over to me. Okay, I'm going to go to my stack, and that's Bossk. Bossk's just going to stay where he is for now.
The lizard man.
He doesn't need to come out just yet. He'll take a dodge just in case anything
Doesn't want to
weird
play.
happens. Doesn't, not yet. Okay, Lee, over to you.
I'll go with Echo.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna get into range 5 of the tank.
Sure.
And he's gonna get a name for moving.
Sure.
And then he's gonna get 5 supported by the rocket.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so rainbow from the RPS, 2 red. This has got sharpshooter 1, so it'll be light cover. There's impact 2 and critical 1.
Yeah, I'll spend the name on this.
Sure. Okay. So 1 to cover.
1 to cover.
Impact.
So I'll spend 1 for Pierce.
Spend 1 for Pierce. Let's roll 3 saves. Got a surge available. So that will be 2 wounds with the Pierce. Good shot there from Echo in the RPS. Okay, 2 wounds has gone onto the tank. I'm just going to go with Red Squad here. They're going to finish off searching in that box, so that is done. We'll take a look what we get. Precision scopes and a grappling harpoon. I'll take the precision scopes. And then they are just going to take a dodge. Come to you.
Yeah, I'll go off my stack. And it's the commander. And we're just gonna bolster aim.
Sure.
He gets a name. I'll bolster Anakin.
Okay.
And I'll bolster one of these units here. Phase 2. We'll bolster the orange one.
Okay.
Let's go 2.
Sure. Over to me. Okay, I'm going to the stack. That's the commander. So I'm going to move just to get in closer with my troops. That's there. And then I'll take an aim and I'm going to use my bombardment on the orange squad down there. Okay, so sharpshooter brings it down to light cover from the tac droid, and this is a suppressive attack. I don't need no aims. We've got all 4. 1 to cover, so makes it 3.
Yeah.
Any guardian?
I will spend the dodge on Boyle, and I'll spend the dodge on Anakin.
Okay. It's down to 1.
Just a crit. Roll 1.
And we'll make the save, but they do take 2 suppression. Okay, as we come to you, Lee, the suppression's gone on to the RPS.
Yeah, I'll go with Anakin now, and
Sure.
he's just gonna aim dodge and stay where he is.
Okay. Getting them good dodges back to be shared round. And as we come back to me. Okay, I'm going to go with purple squad here. They're going to move up into contact with the box there, look. So, check the box. I don't really want either, but I'll take that. I'll take the camouflage, and then with they're just going to, I'll just key around
Yeah.
with the rest. Look, so, send it back to you, mate.
Yeah, I'll go off my stack.
Yeah.
And it's surprise, surprise, it's a core.
Okay.
I'll go with the DC-15, the blue phase 1 squad.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna take a small move and try and get this tank in range 4 and shoot a DC-15.
Sure. Okay. Let's go to the box. Okay, Lee, 2 red with 2 aims. This has got crit 1. You don't need crit 1 when you got double crit like that. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, save 1. We take another wound. Okay, I'm gonna go to my stack. It's this. Can either go with blue or orange here. Go with orange. They are just going to just move in, like so, and then just key around. Send it back to you, mate. Leave it back over to you.
I'll go off my stack again, and it's core. I'll go with the orange phase 2s.
Sure.
And they're just gonna take a double move and look in this box here.
Okay.
There's nothing else they can do really. The only other thing I want to do with them is I'm gonna heal a rocket squad
Do
battle
back on,
back
yeah.
on.
Okay.
And that's me done.
Sure. Do you want to flip the top 2 of the deck? That's what we get.
Target scopes and Bacta. I'll take the Bacta.
Sure you will. Okay, and that is the end of their activation. Okay, I'm just going to go with blue squad. They're just in here. I'm just going to give this side. This way. So, that'll do. Okay, Lee, over to you.
Yeah, I'll go off my stack, and it's the quad troopers. I'll go with this blue squad. Since they're not doing much, they're just going to take a double move.
Yep, and finish the box.
And yeah, finish that box.
Okay, tell your top two.
It's a
Hollow projector. Same as what you got last time.
Oh yeah, I'll take the field scanner, I guess.
Okay, that's an extra dodge when needed, and that ends their activation. That box, take it off. Okay, I'm going to go with green squad there here. I'm just going to re-gear a little bit, just to keep myself in better cover. We're with you.
Yeah, I'll just go with my last activation, which is a core unit.
Yep.
That's the red guys here. They're just going to move forward, and they're going to take a dodge.
And they have the mortar, yeah,
That's
sure.
them done.
Move them in. Yeah, it's over to me. Okay, so I've already moved up off camera with the tank into exactly range 4 of the RPS squad. I'm going to shoot high energy shells into them. Okay, so this is 6 red and a white, critical 3, high velocity, aim and a surge available. The reds have been missing. Reroll these 2 reds. Another blank. 2 to cover.
I've got in 1 on boil.
Okay, roll the boil shot first. He saves it.
Saves, and then 2 left. I've got surges. Can't dodge this. Spend 2 from Anakin.
Sure, spends 2, saves 2. Okay, that completes the round there. Disappointing not getting anything through there with that large dice pool, but that's how the clone list is built, what it's meant to do. Boil proving to be very useful in this game. Yeah, basically no real losses there on that turn as we move into turn 3. Okay, start of turn 3. I've gone with ambush and Lee has gone with air support. Let's give them orders out. Okay, so I gave my 1 order to the tank and it's the same again. I've chained all the way through and bounced to the final tank and then coordinated back to the T-Series that's now in range. And then Lee, you gave your 1 order to your commander.
My order went to the commander,
Sure.
and I used the hollow projector from the red squad to give an order to Anakin.
Yeah.
And then my order from the commander went to the rocket squad again.
Okay, sure. Let's go to the... Well, it's over to me, isn't it? I'm going to go with this tank here first, and I'm just going to have shots to start with at the rocket squad. Okay, so 4 red into the heavy cover. It's all 4.
Yeah, so 2 to cover.
2 to cover.
I'll take 1 on boil.
1 on boil.
Come on, boil!
Finally blanks 1.
1 dead, and then 1
On the rocket squad. And they will also lose 1. That's not bad. A good start there. Let's go back to the table.
I'll go with the clone commander.
Sure.
And he's just gonna take a name, and then he's gonna move just up here,
Okay.
so you can see the tank.
Yeah, you're going to beam.
Yeah, I'm gonna beam the tank.
Yeah.
The tac droid.
Okay.
And the red squad.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so red, black, black.
I'll go with the tank first.
Sure, I've got a surge on the tank. There you'll get the armour.
Yeah, I'll just let it bounce off the armour.
Sure. Who you go next? Droid?
Oh, I've got the droid, yeah.
Okay, so I'll use my prepared supplies. So he's got a dodge. It's heavy down to light. Use your aim?
Use the aim.
Okay, so 1 to cover. I'll dodge 1.
Dodge the 1.
1 coming in. And he saves it.
Yep. And I go with the red squad.
Yep.
The full so light cover.
Yep, so 2 coming in after cover. Now we'll lose 2 droids. Let's go back to the table. Okay, I'm going to go with purple. They're going to finish that box off. Let's see what we get. I'm looking for the arc welders. Got grappling harpoon and grappling harpoon. That's not very good. They've got camouflage and grappling harpoon now, and then they've got 2 actions. They are just going to move back this way, like so. Sure. And then just cohere in and take a dodge.
I'll go with the stack. It's a core. I'm gonna activate boil and just go and do my aim and a dodge.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with the tank. I'm just going to shoot my main don't think I've got anything in 3. I haven't. So I'm going to shoot my main gun into the RPS squad, and then I'm going to, because they're at exact 4, and then I'm just going to move back out of range afterwards, so I can't get RPS fire supported again. Like so. That'll do. That'll end that. Let's have them shot. Okay, so 4 red into the heavy cover. It's all 4. 2 to the cover.
Have you got high velocity on
it? It has got high velocity. It has.
I'll do 1 on boil.
Boil, yeah, sure.
Boil
this is
one.
another guy.
I'll put that dice back.
RPS.
RPS.
And he saves it. Get that dice back out.
No.
Okay, Lee, it's over to you.
I go off my stack once again, and it's a core. I'll go with this red guy.
Yeah.
Whilst he's still got a shot, just gonna shoot the mortar at the red squad over there.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so there's 1 aim available on Boyle's squad, 2 black. This is crit 1 into heavy cover. Reroll both if you're looking for the crit, aren't you?
Oh, go on then.
Oh, you don't have to. No good. It's cumbersome, so you can now move after you've shot with the mortar, so you can move up, check your box.
I'll move and claim the box. See what we got.
Oh, my arc welders!
I'll take that arc welder.
Sure.
Because why not?
You got lots of droids to heal there, yeah. Okay. Do you want
to
swap me the back to capture like I got earlier? Okay, that's the end of their activation. Okay, I'm going to go with the T-Series. He's going to bolster another surge onto that tank, and he's going to bolster a surge onto red. They've been shot a couple of times. Then he's going to just look to move this way. So, and then disactivation. Ali, over to you.
Yeah, I'll go with I'll go off my stack.
Sure.
And it's a core.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be the DC-15 phase 1. So they're just gonna take a slight move and just shoot the DC-15 at this 1 red guy.
Okay. Sure. Let's go to the box. Okay, so 2 red, critical 1, shooting into heavy cover. I've got a surge available.
Oh.
Critical 1s, that's 2 crits. Oh man. I will spend that surge, so we'll save 1. Okay, I'm going to go with the squad that you've been shooting, Lee, before Echo moves up and shoots them as well. So there's the rally, 1 suppression comes off. So then at 2, I'm just going to drop back into here. And then just get here around. Where are you going to go? You're probably just going to have to stay there, to be honest. And then I'll just take a dodge. We're with you?
Yeah, I'll go off my stack. And it's a core
Core
again.
unit.
I'll go with the orange guy.
Yep.
The phase 2, and it's just gonna move forward up here.
Okay.
And it's gonna take a dodge.
Okay, that ends that activation. Yeah, we're back in. Lee forgot his
I'm gonna
medic.
medic off one of the boil guys.
Okay, put Ball's guy back on. In the last round when Lee used the medic, we let him just take the back to captures off the table, so the 2 medics was in action. So now only blue have got a medic, yeah?
It does the same thing.
It does the same thing, yeah. Didn't matter, just kept the table a bit more tidy. As we come back to me. Okay, I'm going to go with green. They're just going to move into here and take a dodge. So Echo, don't shoot him.
Sure, man.
Shoot them even, and that'll end their turn there. Come to you.
I'll go with the rocket squad. They're gonna try and rally.
Roll 2 off.
I'm just gonna take a recover action.
Okay. They will clear that suppression. And that finishes their turn there. Okay, I'm going to go with the blue squad. They're just going to... stay with her, take a dodge. Need to move up yet. That's the end of their turn. Ellie, we're with you.
Yeah, I'll go off my stack. And
sure.
It's the last phase 2.
Yeah.
Which is the blue guy. And he's just going to move up here. I'm going to use my medic and just heal my
RPS squad.
RPS squad guy back on.
Cool. So that's all medics are finally down.
And I'm going to take a dodge with them as well.
Okay, sure. Back to me. Okay, I'm going to go to my stack. I've got Bossk, and it is Bossk. So Bossk, it's got scale, so we can use this jump speed 1, whatever you want to call it these days, to go up onto here. So, I'll just move that. That's still my key position. And then the gun, it's got range 4, so Do I want to shoot orange, blue, or
It's whatever you like, more or less.
the mortar squad? No, let's go with that. We'll go with orange. Okay, so the orange D6, this is Bossk's gun. It's got pierce, it's suppressive, it's a red and 4 white surge crit. So 2 will go to cover, the crit will come through, and with pierce, it'll clink a clone. Let's go back to the table. Okay, Lee, it's over to you.
Yeah, I'll go off my stack, and it's a core.
It's not core, it's
sorry,
Echo.
it's
You're so used to pulling cores.
So it's Echo, he's the only one left in the stack,
sure.
so he's just gonna get into range 5 of Bossk and just take a shot.
Yeah, sure, Boss getting up there. Let's go to the box. Okay, 2 red, it's heavy cover down to light. You got an aim, critical 1.
I will use the aim on the 1 red.
To make it.
Just, yeah, so that'll go away.
It's 1 crit. Boss can save this, he's got surges available from his independent. He doesn't save it, takes a wound. Okay, my last action off the stack is this orange unit of droids, and they're not going to do anything, they're just going to stay where they are. I put the wound and the suppression on Bossk sitting up there, and then just Anakin left to go, Lee.
Yeah, he's just gonna move a little bit here so we can spot the rest of the army.
Sure.
And that's him.
Okay, that ends the round there. Again, we've been having shots. The medics have done some good work, and Boyle's squad. I've only managed to plink off 4 clones, and I've lost 3 droids, I think. So, cagey game, but we're getting into the heating turns now. Bossk has made a play to jump up there. Let's see what happens going into turn 4. Okay, start of turn 4. I've gone with assault. Leah's also gone with assault. I'll be blanks. It is blanks. It's me first. Let's go back to the table. Okay, so I gave 1 order to my tank, another order to the tank, order to the attack droid, then direct, or is it coordinate? I can never remember which one it is. It's direct all the way through all of the droids, and then that just leaves just Bossk in the stack with his independent, and it gets 2 surges. Lee, how did you do your orders?
I went with Anakin, Clone Commander, Echo, and then I coordinated to the rocket.
Okay, sure thing. Okay, let's go with Bossk. I'm going to, first off, just shoot at the orange squad that I shot at the end of the last round. Let's go to the box. Okay, so 4 whites and a red, critical, pierce and suppressive. Let's keep it in the box, this isn't good. Oh, that's awful, Bossk. Just 2 suppression, back to the table we go. To finish off Bossk's activation, I'm going to use my regenerate, keeps the wound, and then I'm just going to simply just jump back down here into the cover, and that'll end Bossk's activation. But we come to you.
I got off the stack and the roll core in there, so I'm just going to go with Boyle and do a name and a dodge.
And dodge on Boyle. Okay, it's back to me. Okay, I'm going to go with the commander. I'm going to bolster onto the tank over here, and we will bolster onto himself, and then he just will take a dodge. Okay, Lee, over to you.
I'm just going to go with the Clone Commander, and just going to move up here and then bolster Anakin and the orange face too.
Sure. I'll stick them on, and that'll end that activation. Okay, I'm going to go with blue. He's going to just move up slightly into here, and then just take a dodge on the blue squad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off the stack, which I know is all core. Go with the orange guy.
Sure.
Rally.
The rally's nothing, so he's just gonna take a recover.
Okay.
To get this suppression off.
Sure, and that'll end their activation. Okay, I said earlier I was going with blue squad. I meant purple. They look very similar, but I'm going with blue now. I'm just gonna move up to here. Looks like here around. Nicely together, and they're going to take a dodge, and that'll end their activation. Over to you.
Yeah, so I'll go off my stack, which
Yep.
is all core.
Yep.
I'll go with the red guy. I'll flip the last box, and it's a camo.
An order.
I'll take camo. And then that box is gone.
Sure.
And he's just gonna
Shoot range 4.
take a name and shoot range 4 at this.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, Lee, you've got 2 aims available. I've got a dodge and a surge. When you're ready. This is critical 1. And you've got the crit.
Crit. We'll leave it there.
And you're not spending the aim. Okay, let's roll the save. No, we'll kill a droid. Let's go back to the table. Okay, I'm going to go with green. Green are back here. Just going to move to the front here and then just key around like so. I'll take a dodge and that'll end his activation there. Okay, over to you.
I'll go off my stack.
Sure.
And it's a core. Phase 1 with a DC 15. I'll go with them.
And you'll have your range 4 shot.
I'm going to take a range 4 shot at this guy here.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so this is 2 red. Does it have critical?
Crit 1, yeah.
Crit 1. I've got a dodge and a surge available.
That's your critical.
Yep. Okay. No aim?
No.
Okay, let's roll that save. And he gets the save. It's a suppression. Okay, I'm going with orange squad. They're back here. He's just going to move up into here. Carry the goals round. Kick that out. Like so. And then they will just take a dodge.
I'll go with the stack. This is my last token. Blue phase 2, just going to aim and dodge.
Sure. Okay, I'm just going to go with the red squad. They're here. They are going to use their back to capsule on Bossk. So they take off his wounds, so he's back to full health. Then they're just going to take a dodge. And it's back to you.
Yeah, I'll just go with the rocket squad now.
Sure.
And they're just going to move forward a little bit.
Okay. Sure.
That's them done.
It's back to me for some tank action. Okay, so this tank's going to move up. Like so. To the edge here. And then it's just going to shoot its high energy shells into the RPS squad. Okay, 6 red and a white with an aim, critical 3, and it's got high velocity, so no dodge spending. Okay, so we've got 2 crits here. We'll re-roll the white with the aim. That's a miss. 2 to cover, so 4. One on boil then, let's roll that one.
Come on, Boyle.
Blanks.
1.
So
And then 3 left, yeah?
3 on the RPS. The surge available. They don't need no surges, that's a great save. These clones just don't want to die. Over to you.
Yeah, I'll go with Echo.
Sure.
He's just going to make a small move, get this squad in range 5.
Yeah, sure.
The one I've been shooting.
The blue guys down here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them, yeah.
A little bit more. I'll put that's on in there.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
I'll take another shot.
Okay, let's have a shot. Let's go to the box. Okay, 2 red shooting heavy cover. You've got an aim. This has got critical 1.
Crit 1, I'll spend an aim.
Prepares, yeah. Kills a droid. Okay, so going with my final tank, I'm going to take a full speed 1 move this way. Like so. And then have a measure, see what I've got range to. So can hit the clone commander. Okay. I'm going to put pressure on the clone commander. He's 4 wounds, isn't he, clone commander?
Yeah.
Okay, let me have a minute, I'll have a little think. Okay, I'm going for the RPS squad as that's the biggest threat back to my tank. 6 red, critical 3, and no dodges to be shared because of high velocity. So they will hit. It's just a re-roll on the white. There we get it. It's a 2 to cover. There's 5 this time. You're boiling.
Let's see. Boyle's got
2 dudes left.
Yeah, I'll boil 1.
1 boil.
5 altogether.
Yeah, 5 altogether. So 1 on boil.
Boyle hasn't saved very well. Oh, I'll spend Anakin's.
Yeah, spend a surge on Anakin with Exemplar.
And then what is it? 4 left.
4 left, yeah. Show me some blanks. Okay, 3 good saves, 1 goes. Okay, so last action on the round then is Anakin.
Yeah, he's just gonna aim dodge.
And he's been debating long and hard
I really didn't know what to do with him.
whether to come out, but there's nowhere really you can get to safe from the tanks on the next round. So
without getting lit up, yeah.
Yeah,
It just
so-
feels bad, like that he's not doing much, but I think if he comes out, he just dies.
Okay, so he stays where he is. I've advanced up onto that centre, well, towards the centre with the tanks. The droids have started to slowly move round, and then Lee has bottled up there, ready to jump the middle with the clones. Let's go to the box. Okay, start of turn 5. Leah's gone with ambush, and I have gone with line in wait from Bossk. Let's give them orders out and return to the table. My one went on to Bossk, and then I've just used direct to give all my droid troopers an order. That leaves my stackers, the 2 tanks and the attack droid. As we come to you, Lee, you gave your one to Anakin, and then the one from the clone commander to the RPS unit.
That's correct.
Into your stack you go then.
Go off my stack. Ooh.
Sniper.
A bit too early. But I didn't want him just yet, but that's okay. I think we're just gonna do the whole
Shoot the tank.
shoot the tank, fire support with the rocket.
Okay, let's go to the box.
I wanna be just in 5.
Yeah, okay.
It's like impact 2, critical 1.
Okay, critical 1, impact 2, 3 red, a white and a black. You've got 1 aim available when you're ready. Oh, that's a good start.
Crit.
2 crits.
2.
Yep.
2 gets 1, and we can reroll those.
Yep.
Oh, so it's gonna be light cover, so it's impact 2 as well. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be 4. So I'm just gonna spend this for lethal.
Okay, so it's got aim.
So
4 saves.
So 1 comes off, yeah.
4 saves coming up. Saves all 4, but 1 will go to the Pierce. It will take 1 wound. That's a good save there. No surges was available. Okay, I'm going to go to my stack. That's the attack droid back here. He's just going to move up to behind the tank, so he's behind some line of sight. Right, like so. And then he's going to bolster and give out some surges. I'll stick 1 on this tank and then 1 on to Bossk. Going to go last. The Bossk don't need 1. I'll probably just stick 1 on to blue. Okay, Lee, over to you.
I'll go off my stack.
Yeah.
And it's Boyle, and he's gonna do the all
Aim dodge.
aim dodge.
Sure thing.
That's him done.
It's back to me. Okay, I'm going to go to the stack, which I know is the tanks now. We're going to just move up to get to that range 2 there, look, so, which won't be a full move. Got there, and then we will just stand by. And more high energy shells will cycle, so that will be if needed. Over to you. Tanks on standby.
I'll go off my stack.
It's a core unit.
4 units. I'm just gonna start moving with the mortar guys.
Okay.
Just go up.
So I want to trigger my standby. I'm going to be covered now. I'll leave it.
Okay. So from there. Just gonna go here.
Okay. That's the end of their activation. We'll let you cohere around and it's over to me. Decided there with them moving to there, I am going to use my standby now just in case Lee doesn't move in any close with anything else. So I'm going to shoot with my tank with my high velocity at the RPS squad. Okay, 6 red and a white. There's no aim. Critical 3. High velocity. So we've got quite a few misses there. 2 oh, that's a crit. So then 2 to cover. There's 2 coming in.
Shooting the orange squad.
Yeah.
The RPS squad.
Yeah.
I'll put 1 on Boyle.
1 on Boyle.
Go on, Boyle.
Blanks it.
Boyle blanks all the time. So 1 left on the RPS squad, yeah?
Yeah, 1 left on RPS. Oh, and it rolled off, and that's a blank as well.
I'll go off my stack, and it's gonna be a core unit again. I'll go with this phase 1.
Sure.
The blue guy. I'm just gonna walk around Lee's range 2 standby.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Just scooch around. I'll go there.
Okay.
And they're gonna take a shot at the tank. I think I need to like try and do some damage to the tank. So.
Okay. Let's go to the box. Okay, this is 4 black, 2 red. It's got critical 1. I've got full armour. Oh, that's a great roll.
Nice amount of crits. So that's
3 saves to be made. Oh, a cock dice. Oh, it doesn't want to roll. Oh, and it's a blank. That's 2 more wounds. Okay, so I'm at my vehicle resiliency. So roll the dice, see what happens. And that is the cog. What's that one? That is...
Is it weapon? No, it's not weapon.
It's not weapon.
Is that the movement?
It's damaged, I think the cog is. I think that's damaged.
Yeah,
damaged. Okay, so the vehicle's damaged and that works like suppression, I believe. Get 1 less action. Yeah, let's go back to the table. Okay, I'm going with green. They're here. They're just going to be double moving to get closer to this middle and then up behind the tank. Sure. You're line of sight and then that'll be the end of their activation. Okay, so because of the fire support and Lee going first, he's got less than me now, so he is passed. I'm going to go with purple. Now just going to...
They're all hiding behind the tank.
They're going to double move up and hide behind the tank, damn right. That big line of sight blocker and pass it back to you.
I'm going to go off my stack. And it's a commander. So I'm going to just move up slightly up to this corner here. Just make sure I can double move to the objective next turn. And he's going to take an aim. Okay,
stick the aim on and it's over to me. Okay, I'm going to go with red squad. They're going to double move in also to get behind the tank. Look,
so these are just like big cylinders
they're
now.
Stay there. They are. Back to you, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to go off my stack and it's a core again. I'll activate the blue phase 2s and they're just going to move, make sure I don't trigger that standby.
Yep, sure.
Just move about there. And I'm going to shoot at the tank.
Okay. Let's have a few shots. Let's go to the box. Okay, so we've got a Z6 and then the medic squad, so 5 black. When you're ready.
Medic
3 wounds left. Looking for some crits.
There we are.
How about that?
There's 3 that I can see.
There's 4.
The whites have been...
There's 4.
Oh crap. Excuse my language.
Reroll 2.
That is not a normal amount of crits. Sometimes the dice just do that.
It takes 2, stays alive. Let's go back to the table. I'm going to go with orange and I'm just going to move up into this. Yeah. So
hiding.
And then just carry on. It's over to you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Anakin now. And I'm just going to move up here somewhere. And I will take an aim with him. I'm just going to see if I can maybe be outside of 4. I can't go. No. That's fine. So you climb up here, won't you?
Yeah.
Trying to see if we can measure that.
Yeah, we'll see if you can get outside of 4 or not.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go with blue. I'm just going to use a climb to get over this and go to the other side of the tank. They've got 2 suppressions, so I'll roll their rally, but they keep both, and then we'll just get them in. So. That'll end their activation. Kelly, up to you.
Yeah, so the last activation is the orange phase 2s, and I'm just gonna take a move up here, just make sure I don't trigger that standby.
Yep.
And
Then shoot this tank, yeah?
yeah, shoot the tank, yeah.
Sure. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so Z6 shot. When you're ready, with 4 black behind and an aim. I've got 1 wound left on the tank, needing crits.
And there's nothing there.
There's no crits. Could the tank survive? Here comes the aim.
1 crit.
1 crit. It's a 50-50 roll. Need a shield. Oh man, and the tank goes down. Okay, so it's just Bossk left. I've had a good time to think, and I think I'm going to go for Anakin because he couldn't get out of range 4, so I'm just going to use the scale 2 jump, whatever it is, up to here. And then I've got 8 aims, and I'm just going to shoot at Anakin. Already has 1 suppression. Let's go to the box. Okay, so it's 8 aims, surge to crit, it's suppressive. Let's see what we get. Okay, so re-rolling 3. Okay, there's another crit.
So that's aim 1. Yeah?
Aim 1, yeah. Second aim.
Aim 2.
Yeah. No. Take 1 off, yeah? No. That's 4. 5. Come on. 6. Come on, Bossk. 7.
So you got 1 aim.
1 left. Oh, and he gets it in.
Full boat.
It's all 5 into Anakin.
So, Anakin, 5 saves.
There's
3, 4, 5.
5. He's got reds. Obviously, he's immune pierce. Got 2 blanks so far and a re-roll. Oh, and the 2 surges spent. And he gets the save. So spend the 2 surges, takes 2 wounds. Okay, with them shot from Bossk, there's a suppression on Anakin, so I've decided to floor Anakin. I've gone with Reptilian Rampage, and Lee has gone with this is where the fun begins, the 1 pick from Anakin, but Anakin can't get the order. Let's go back to the table. I've gave my 1 order to Bossk, and then I changed around all my droids. Lee gave his 1 order from the captain to the RPS squad. It's over to you.
Yeah, I'll go off the stack.
Not
It's a
Anakin.
sniper. He is not Anakin. They're just gonna move forward
Sure.
and take a shot at those droids there and support with the RPS.
Okay, so going with the RPS as well. Let's go to the box. Okay, so 2 red from Echo, then a rainbow from the RPS. You've got an aim available. Critical 1. So you've got 3 so far with the crits.
Oh, you got how many men in that squad? 4.
Yeah.
4 dudes.
Is it? Yeah, got the cover in there. It's the cover.
Uh,
Check the cover.
oh, I don't know.
No. Okay.
I don't think so. So I can see 1, 2.
So you can see 2 if there's 4 in the squad. If the
Is
other
there
2,
4?
yeah, there's only 4.
Oh, there's 3. So I can see all these 3.
Okay, 2, 3. That's fine.
Because you don't get cover from this because I'm touching it. So,
Okay.
yeah. So see what I mean? So like, so they're there. So I change that to a
Yeah,
crit.
you changed it to a crit.
So that was a crit. So I'll leave that as a crit because I can spend a surge later.
Okay.
Depending on what I roll.
So you're gonna roll your aim, yeah?
Ooh. So one will go to a crit and I'll spend the surge for the other.
Off Echo for the surge, yeah?
Yeah, man.
So it's all of them. So it's 4. It's 4 blanks. Let's check that you can see all 4 minis. Okay, I'm going to go to my stack. I'm hoping for the tank. It is the tank. I'm going to move up. Just touching this, like so. Help me out here, mate. Well, hang on.
Yeah. So 2-man job.
Yeah, I'll just touch it like this.
Okay.
Make sure I want you in. No, I don't.
Do you want to move and then we'll come back?
Yeah. Okay, so this is 4 red from the main gun, then the armour piercing shells. At Anakin, he's got crit 1. So that'll be a miss. This will be a crit. It's got heavy cover. So 2 to cover. 3 coming in on Annie. You've got 2 surges available.
I'll do one on boil.
Okay, one on boil. That finishes that unit
dead.
off. Two on Anakin. Blanks one and saves one, takes a suppression. Okay, ball has been removed. Anakin's up to 2 suppression and took another wound as we come to you, Lee.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off my stack, and it's a core. We'll go with the blue phase 1. Just move as I can, and he's gonna go and get in here. I'm gonna just go here around and shoot into red.
Sure. Okay, shoot red. Let's get to the box. You ready?
That's crit 1.
Yeah, so 5. That's a dead unit.
That's the problem.
Okay, red squad has come off. I'm going to go with Bossk now with only 3 wounds left on Anakin, see if I can't pick up the bounty. Let's go to the box. Okay, so I've got 1 aim because of Hunter. Let's see what we get. Anakin's in heavy cover. So we've got a crit. We'll re-roll. That's 3. Do I want to... Yeah. We've got another crit, so 2 coming in after the cover. Anakin's got 3 wounds left. He's got surges. Let's see what he gets. Oh, 2 blanks. This puts 2 wounds. Oh, 1 wound on Anakin. 2 left. Okay, Anakin's got 1 surge left and 2 wounds. That's what we get. 1 more aim from Hunter. Oh, that's not as good. Let's see what we get. Just 1 crit. Anakin can't die.
Can't claim the bounty.
No bounty coming. It does blank it. He's got 1 wound left. Let's go back to the table. Okay, so Anakin there up to 6 suppression now. He's got 1 wound left and he survives. Boss, just to make sure, I'll take the wound with Reptilian Rampage. I'll just jump back down and touch my home key position. So that is safe. As we come to you, Lee.
I'll go off the stack because there's nothing else I can do now. I'll go with the red squad. I think they're just gonna move a little bit over here. Just make sure we've got enough space for everyone. And they're gonna shoot at what we've got in open.
There's green, there's purple, there's orange. I don't
Open
know.
in there.
Yeah.
I'll just shoot at the green.
Okay, shoot green. Let's go to the box. Okay, so 5 black. There's no aims.
I'll spend the surge and make it 3.
Okay. Okay, I have to remove green. Roll a rally. Doesn't do anything. You're going to double move. 1 double move up to here. And 1 into here.
Sure.
Like so, and then I'll just move in to touch up, and that'll do. Okay, Lee, we're with you. What do you want to do?
I'll go off my stack, and it's a commander. I think I'm just gonna leave Anakin where he is for now. I don't think he's gonna get shot by anything. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move the clone commander in range.
Sure.
And just get him up in there so he can touch.
Okay. And it's over to me.
Go on.
Okay, I'm going to go with purple. I'm going to double move. 1 to here. And then the second one over into this gap here. So then we'll get here around. And then the last one. Okay, Lee, we're over to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off the stack, and it's a core.
Sure.
I'll go with the green guy. I'm not sorry, not the green guy. The blue guy.
Yeah.
Is gonna double move and just go in a gap under there.
Sure. Under the tank to touch the base. That makes it 4-3 to you with units on the middle, yeah? As we come back to me. Okay, I'm going to go to the stack, go with my attack droid. I'm just going to take a speed 2 move up to here. Gives me range 3 to Anakin. And I'm just going to shoot. Yeah, just shoot at Anakin.
That's
Okay, so red and a white. It's sharpshooter 1, so light cover only. Doesn't surge. He hasn't got any surges, so that will just be a suppression. Okay, so Lee's going to go with Anakin now. Anakin's on 7, needs to roll off 2 suppression or panics. This is the game here, so if he doesn't panic, he can move and just force push purple off. Let's go to the box and roll this suppression roll. Okay, 7 white dice, needs to see 2 paint to roll off 2 suppression for the game. Oh, and there's more than enough, there's 4. Let's go back to the table and show you how it goes down. Okay, so Anakin's rolled up 5 suppression there. So that is, he gets 2 actions, so you could just make it nice. Just double move up.
Yeah, so they're just going to
move, force push purple,
force push
off, and then jump into their spot. Yeah, so he jumps off, Anakin jumps in. And that's game. Well played, mate. Strong game. Let's go and have a little wrap up. Okay, there we have another close fought game. On key positions. Do you want to talk through your gun line list to start us off, Lee?
Yeah, mate. It's what I like to play. I really like phase 2s. I know like they're a little bit overpriced at the moment, but so for example, the phase 2 clone medic squad is like 102 points.
Yeah.
But I just knew I wanted to play Anakin, Commander, and some medics.
Yeah.
And Boyle was spoiled. I think Boyle's really good.
I like Boyle.
So like that squad is 67 points. So I can bring a 3rd medic, or I can bring Boyle and just
soak up damage.
Yeah, so what it does, it just spreads around the attrition.
Yeah.
I think. So I just wanted to test him out really, just to see what it's like.
He was alright. I think your saves was, I don't know, I think you saved early with him and then not so much, but you know, we'll watch you back, say that was, but probably felt very average on the saves, but that's fine, soaked it up.
He took a lot of damage, but you'd rather he took the damage than your actual squads with phase 2s with guns and stuff. Agreed. That's what he's there for. So he died in the end, but you know, you'd rather lose a Boyle squad, which is I think 67 points, than one of your actual like shooting squads.
Yeah. And then my list basically, again, it's a bit of a gun line, sit back and shoot with the 2 AATs, do some damage, and then use Bossk to try and pick off bounties or pick off some more. But I think the list more what it ran into there was like that you had a good way of stopping the attrition. So the medics are back to capture Boyle, kind of nullified the AATs from doing what I needed them to do. Our decks was pretty similar. I was happy to play key positions, so I didn't have to move in too early. I knew Anakin might be a problem at the end on key positions with force push, but it was a risk I wanted to take, so I knew I could sit back behind the tanks, and I thought I'd be able to probably like kill a couple of squads, but it wasn't to be. I think there was a couple of good shots in there. There was equally good saves on them red dice and stuff, and then the medics just did the rest really. It took me ages to kill the RPS. Well, I didn't kill the RPS.
The RPS squad took so much damage. And then I think I healed 2 of them back up. The Bacta definitely helped. And then it just soaks up a bunch with Boyle. But yeah, like the medics are really good. They're really cheap for what they do. Like Boyle, I think, is decent.
Cheap.
Cheap. Phase 2s I think are a bit overpriced, but I really like the units. They got courage too.
There's a lot of red clone saves. There's a lot of surges. It's like shooting into Mandalorian armor for the whole game. I think we both played the game. It was cagey, but it was always going to be cagey, range control, playing key positions to see who could get the attrition. It's just how it's going to pan out. I made one mistake with the tank and the standby. I didn't get to shoot with it that round and it died. I allowed you to move around.
I didn't expect the standby. I just thought it was going to be like shoot. And we just, I
was happy with the one standby. I should have moved closer with the other one to not allow you that line to get closer to the middle.
It just gave me a tiny bit where I could like move around and just,
And to be fair there, I don't know, that one shot would have made a difference. Maybe not. And then I was unlucky to kill Anakin, left Anakin on 1 wound. If Bossk could have got that would have been, it would have been a different game because it would have been 2-2. You wouldn't have been able to force push me off the middle and I might have been able to body block you off. But Bossk didn't get the job done, left him on 1 wound and the rest is history.
It was very close. You left him literally on 1 health. So like...
Yeah. And then I thought I could suppress him and hopefully he might panic, but then I forgot that Anakin just might as well be indomitable there then white saves and it just moves in, force pushes them off, which I knew was it.
But that's the second game in a row with Anakin.
Yeah, well, I've suppressed him really, really bad, and then he just rolls off a massive
like
amount.
An obscene amount of suppression. Like, it's one of those, isn't it?
Yeah, but on to the next one, I guess. And remember, guys, if you've liked the video, leave us a comment, drop us a like, subscribe so you get that notification when we put more out. And go check our Patreon out if you want to support the channel in that way. It really does help us get new units. I'm trying to build Shadow Collective at the minute, because we're going to be doing another channel giveaway and stuff like that. We are community supported, so check out Patreon if you can support us in that way. But if not, subscribe and do all the other good stuff. But yeah, anything from you before we go, Lynn?
No, man.
Good game, mate.
Thank
On
you
to the
very
next
much.
one. Everyone, take care. Stay safe.